Hi. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky was en route to the United States on Wednesday to meet President Joe Biden, address Congress, and seek weapons. But how U.S. responds to Ukraine help, and how Russia warns U.S. to stay out of war. Let us find the complete information. Before going to start the video, make sure to like and subscribe the channel to keep yourself updated to newest update about politics. Zelensky visits the United States on Wednesday to meet President Joe Biden to seek more weapons. Zelensky said the visit was aimed at strengthening Ukraine's resilience and defense capabilities. Presidential political advisor Mikhailo Podolyak said Zelensky's U.S. visit showed the high degree of trust between the two countries and offered him the opportunity to explain what weapons Kyiv needs. In response, Biden will announce nearly $2 billion in further military assistance for Ukraine that will include a Patriot missile battery to help it defend itself against barrages of Russian missiles. Zelensky's visit was expected to last several hours. He will meet Biden and top national security aides at the White House, participate in a joint news conference with the U.S. President, and then go to Capitol Hill to address a joint session of the U.S. Senate and House of Representatives. Invading Ukraine on February 24 with the intention of seizing Kyiv in a matter of days, Russia's plan immediately fell short of its objectives. Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, describes his country's special military operation to denazify Ukraine. At the moment, Moscow finally stood up to the West, which was attempting to take advantage of the Soviet Union's collapse in 1991 by destroying Russia. Since the start of the war, Biden has spoken frequently with this individual over the previous 10 months but hasn't actually met him in person. He won't use the conversations to pressurize Zelensky for sitting down with Putin for negotiations. The Kremlin said on Wednesday it saw no chance of peace talks with Kyiv, and Dmitry Peskov said that continued Western arms supplies to Ukraine would lead to a deepening of the conflict. About $20 billion worth of military aid from the Biden administration has been given to Ukraine. This aid includes artillery ammunition, munitions for NASAMS air defense systems, and high-mobility artillery rocket systems. Zelensky has urged the West to provide more weapons on numerous occasions. On Tuesday, he made a surprise trip to the eastern frontline city of Bakhmut. In his nightly video address, Zelensky called it a trip to Fortress Bakhmut in Donetsk, a province Russia claimed in September. Most countries reject Russia's claim as an illegal occupation. Dressed in combat khaki, Zelensky handed out medals to soldiers in a tumble-down industrial complex to applause. Zelensky said in the video, "We will turn it over to the Congress and to the U.S. President. We are grateful for the support, but it's not enough." Putin on Tuesday acknowledged problems for Russian forces in parts of Ukraine, including what Russia calls the Donetsk and Luhansk People's Republics in the east. Putin accepts that the most difficult direction along the entire front line is Bakhmut, but Russians set a goal to win at least some victory there. A government funding bill that includes $44.9 billion in emergency aid for Ukraine and NATO allies has advanced in the U.S. Senate. The funds would be used for supplying American weaponry that had been transferred to Ukraine, as well as for military instruction, gear, logistics, and intelligence assistance. The World Bank announced on Tuesday that it has authorized an additional $610 million funding package for Ukraine to help with immediate relief and recovery requirements. Will U.S. aid help Ukraine and hurt Russia? Comment down below. Thanks for watching the video.